I am tired. Tired of Hollywood greenlighting unnecessary legacy sequels, and even more tired of seeing Jared Leto on my big screen. Tron Ares is the third installment in the sci-fi franchise Tron. In spite of this, the story functions very much as a standalone narrative, following Jared Leto's Ares, a humanoid android AI, as is sent into the real world for the first time on a dangerous mission. Throughout the course of the film, Ares, as we all expect, veers off his roadmap as an android, developing his own feelings, thoughts, and even some self-awareness. A self-awareness that Disney lacked when they greenlit this movie, which no one is interested in if the box office results are anything to go off of. Now, if you go into this movie essentially treating it like a $180 million visual companion to a new Nine Inch Nails album, hey, you probably won't be disappointed. Daft Punk's score for Tron Legacy is absolutely iconic, and if you're gonna have anyone follow it up, I say the composers of The Social Network and Challenges are a pretty great fit. Here they managed to deliver a score that is just synth-soaked, so good, so propulsive, in fact, it'll almost fool you into thinking you're watching a good movie for about half an hour. But at a certain point, you'll realize that this movie is a beautiful car with a broken engine. Sure, it provides surface level thrills in the form of a killer score and visuals that look good in the same way a video game cutscene would, but beyond that, the movie just has so little to say or do. Treading water in a generic AI cautionary tale story that we've seen done in way better films the likes of Blade Runner. Movies the likes of Blade Runner and I, Robot were made at a time before AI was so omnipresent in our day-to-day life. Now everyone has some form of ChatGPT on their phone. With that in mind, you'd think this movie would have some valuable insight into what AI actually looks like, the threat it poses to society. But even though director Ridley Scott was looking into the future when he made his own AI science fiction film, that movie felt like it was speaking to the present more than whatever the hell Tron Ares is trying to do. But hey, since this movie fails to engage us on an intellectual level, we can at least cross our fingers and hope that it hooks us in with a riveting character at the center. Unfortunately, with Jared Leto at the lead, you can kiss that chance goodbye. I mean, seriously, how long can one actor coast off an Oscar film when they've clearly fallen off? Between this, Suicide Squad, and Morbius, we can all agree the guy isn't exactly seeking out good projects. But I think we can all agree he's not making any of these projects any better. I mean, say what you will about the Suicide Squad, but Margot Robbie and Will Smith still managed to make the most out of that turd of a movie. The same cannot be said about Leto, who committed character assassination on the character of Joker. Here he manages to deliver an absolutely mechanical flat performance. If you get someone like an Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator, he manages to take an emotionless android and make him riveting through sheer charisma and screen presence alone. But if you look at an even more accurate comparison, let's take Ryan Gosling in Blade Runner 2049. At its core, there are similarities between Ryan Gosling's Officer K and Ares in this film. Both characters are androids who slowly become more and more in touch with their humanity. But while Ryan Gosling played an incredibly stoic character while gradually peeling back their layers to reveal their emotional core, Jared Leto begins with an incredibly bland performance and continues to sleepwalk his way to the finish line. Nowhere is the character's emotional core reflected in Leto's performance, resulting in a movie that set is as emotionally stiff as it is intellectually surface level. The film manages to butcher a lineup of incredibly talented performers, whether it's Gillian Anderson, Greta Lee, but no one more than Evan Peters. I mean, hey, at least it's funny in a so bad it's good kind of way, but seriously, maybe you should consider sticking to playing psychos in Ryan Murphy TV shows, cause this attempt at a vibrant, goofy antagonist just doesn't work. Then again, it doesn't help that his bad guy character, as he twirls his mustache, screams things like, "I'm so awesome." Yes, that is really a line in the movie. Many will rave about the visuals, but don't be fooled for a second. The film is far too artificial and overly polished to be visually gripping. If you want your movie to have a very artificial look, then the way to do it is what Greta Gerwig did in Barbie. Building practical sets that feel artificial but are incredibly organic. That doesn't work here because, well, there aren't any sets. You can tell that the actors are just standing in front of a bunch of green screens in CGI generated backgrounds. But hey, at least the lifeless look of the movie reflects the lifeless nature of the screenplay. And for that, I'm giving this one a 3 out of 10, and those 3 points are entirely for the 9 Inch Nails score. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for weekly TV and movie reviews. And if you've had the chance to watch Tron Ares, let us know what you thought about it in the comments below. I'm Cinemike, and I'll see you next time.